He has performed before at the Big Day Comedy Show at the Two Brewers, and he's coming back to make his online debut with us. Please welcome to the digital stage, Charlie Park.
Hello everyone, live from lockdown and live from my mum's basement. How are we doing? You know, I save a lot of time on getting ready. I am naked from the hip down, so do not expect any physical comedy from me. So, how are we all doing with this? Was it day 5,000? Definitely fucking feels like it. I mean, we can all talk about the things that affected us with this virus, but nothing has affected me more than the travel thing. I had a flight booked, right? Virgin Atlantic, everything, you know, it was ready to go. And then this all happened, and then they cancelled my flight and didn't even give me a refund. I haven't been fucked this badly by a virgin since my 15th birthday. And honestly, like, oh God, let me tell you about gay sex whilst we're on the topic. Yeah, no, gay sex no one actually told me much about it going into it, you know. You only learned about straight sex growing up when I was a kid, you know, so you never really learned about all that preparation and stuff. Straights don't know how good they got it. Honestly, I had to learn the hard way about preparation. I'm still haunted by the nickname Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I'll tell you that. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Yes. Oh, my granddad's here actually as well. How you doing there, Chaz? But honestly, since we're in the world of all this craziness, I'd say the worst thing about being gay is I have to pretend that men are the better option. They are not, and I'm here to tell you that. You know, I mean, what is wrong with the gender? Honestly, I'm this close to changing. I'm not short for choice now. What is that, like 100 genders? Honestly, pick and choose. More genders than there are flavors of ice cream. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. And, you know, if I was to change, though, I definitely would try out being a woman for a few days, but knowing my luck, I would probably have 10 pregnancy scares and a loyalty card at the abortion clinic. Let me tell you that, you know, 2 more and the wire hanger is free. I don't know why I'm acting like my love life would be any better though. Honestly, I've been single for so long, my love handles are just friends. And when I go into the dating scene, it's just been constant, bad. So what was it? It was, you know, I think it was lost my train of thought there, happens there, you know, whilst I've been locked in the basement, you know, now I know how Joseph Fritzl kids feel. So it was, and with the Islamic people don't know how good they had it with the arranged marriages thing. Honestly, if my parents forced me into a marriage at the age of 12, they would have saved me so much time and effort, honestly. You know, I think imagine this, oh, Charlie, here's your new husband. He owns a kebab shop and he is a member of a secret elite club. I already know my really cool secret alliance nickname. It'd be Vanilla ISIS. I really think that would go down well with them. Yeah, I'd be a terrible terrorist though. It's mainly like the inside. I never understood the whole 72 virgins thing. I mean, is that anyone's idea of heaven, really? I mean, just a room full of people staring you naked. Like, what the hell are we meant to do with that thing? No, if they wanted me on board, it would have to be more like, Charlie, if you do this, then you get a tequila brunch and puppies. You know, then I'd be like, oh great, where do I blow up? But, you know, honestly, with everything else, when I was a kid, being gay was more or less, it was, no one in history was really gay. I mean, there were like 2 I can remember, Jeffrey Dahmer and Hitler. Now, Jeffrey Dahmer was gay, very famously gay. He was quite the man-eater. But yeah, Hitler was definitely gay, 100%. You know, and then he wore thigh-high leather boots, attention-seeking, and all-male group showers. Definitely a homo, you know. I mean, he was one Madonna song away from voguing, you know. I'm sure he would have stanned Madonna, you know. But now everyone's gay. God, it's like a trend. Before all celebrities were catching corona, they were catching the gay, and they were just coming out left, right, and center. You know, you had what was it? Oh yeah, Tom Daley came out as gay, and oh God, everyone was like, oh, that's great, amazing. And all these gays were just acting as if, oh, look, now we have a chance. No, now when he rejects you, you know it's because you're fucking ugly, you know. But Gus Kenworthy came out, and all the Olympian, great, that's great, you know, one for us, you know. Kevin Spacey comes out, we don't fucking want him. Everyone's mute on that one, I'll tell you that. You know, but it's weird though, it's this excuse, it was terrible. You know, he literally said that he touched up a kid because he was gay, as if like that was gonna excuse what he did, as if the gays were gonna be like, yes, Kevin, you touched them kids, yeah. You know what I mean? It's the wrong fan base he tried to go for. I don't think he really thought that one through. But, you know, Netflix actually took him off House of Cards. And personally, I think they should have kept him on. I mean, nothing is more realistic than having a sexual predator as the president of the United States. It's very contemporary. It's very modern. But America's not doing too well with this. I mean, they're not handling, but as if we are. But they've always been quite weird with the way they handle things. I mean, like you have got the Republicans over there. They are telling women that they can't have abortions. Now, I don't know why Republicans are so against abortions. They love sucking the life out of everything. So I don't know why they stopped there. And then you had, what was it? The difference between England and America, there is a lot. And I think it comes with the language, essentially, doesn't it? I mean, like we call it biscuit. They call it cookie. Okay. They call it freedom of speech. We call it racism. We call it a shooting range. They call it a high school. So, there's always just like those differences. And then, when it comes, but with the differences between England and, we're not that good. We can't be all the high and mighty. They did a survey recently, and it was for like the differences between like the kids, you know what I mean? Like their manners. And they went to Croydon, and then they found out that kids in Croydon apparently have no table manners. Now, I have to disagree. They definitely know how to hold a knife. So here we are, and that was my time. Thank you for not logging out, and I hope to grace your screens very soon. Stay fit, stay healthy. Love you. Good night.
Woo! Yay!
Well done, Charlie.
We love the American jokes, even from America.
Well done, well done.
Charlie Park, fantastic. So you can follow Charlie Park on Instagram. Just make sure you go to my Instagram, Last Lulu. Go to my most recent story where you see the Instagram handles of all of our acts. Anyway, let's keep the party going. But before that, I want to have a quick shout out all the way to Rod in Canada. He's laughing all the way from Canada. Must be very, very early. Thanks very much for joining us. We have a comment from Callum saying, brilliant, Charlie. Stacey Smith is in tears. And Charlotte Oliver says, well done, Charlie, with a love heart. Isn't that very nice?